guys, welcome back to my channel. This is chapter 47, Overexposed. Let's get started. I am excited because the title says Overexposed. What does that mean now? I had figured Elijah would be sticking around a while, but I never expected just how far he had go to get under Noah's skin. Not only was Elijah back in town, but we had big classmates. Oh my god. You're enrolling in school. Aren't you like 20? Never got to finish my senior year. Figured it was just time to fix that. How do you how do you do, fellow kids? Neither No or I laughed. The muscle in Noah's jaw jumped, and he leveled Elijah with a dangerous glare. You might have fooled the receptionist, but I'm gonna be harder to win over. I haven't forgotten how you let me take the fall all those years ago. Don't worry, I'm a patient guy, little brother. Elijah walked off, leaving me and Noah alone at my locker. So, does he think we are buying that? At least people will have someone new to talk about. Yeah, right. He's my brother. The rumors will just get worse from here. Maybe it won't be so bad. Maybe he has changed, even just a little. Noah looked away, pain written clearly on his face. He hesitated for a moment. The difficult thing is that part of me wants to believe him. I looked up to him for a long time. I cupped Noah's cheek in my hand and turned his face to mine. I know, it's okay to have complicated feelings about this. Just promise me you will tell me if he tries to get to you. He knows you're important to me. I can handle myself, but I'll let you know if anything weird happens. Promise. Noah brushed his got to photography club after school. I scanned the room for Ava and felt a pang of disappointment when I saw she wasn't there yet. Max sat down with Petty and Lucy, who had trained their a fullness for excitement. Do you know if he's coming today? You seriously have to ask, does a bird sing? I made my way towards an empty chair at their table, but Lucy met my gaze and deliberately put her backpack on her chair. Call her out. Sit somewhere else. It's not worth her trouble. I don't wanna sit with them anyway. The door opened as I found an empty table. I turned excitedly, expecting to see Ava, but instead, Elijah. Oh, you remembered me? Just my luck. I should have guessed you had joined your friends here. Elijah, we saved you a spot for you. Over here. Actually, I think I'll sit with Addie. She looks lonely. What? Scooter and Lucy's jaws dropped open as Elijah pulled up a chair beside me. I was just as confused. Was it some kind of weird power move, or was Elijah trying to make up for our false start? I remembered what No and had told me that just morning. Just promise me you'll tell if he tries to get to you. He knows you're important to me. Yeah, of course. Does No know you are here? My brother's not my keeper, Addie, but you are welcome to tell him how suspicious it is that I joined the club. Not my keeper, Addie, but you're welcome to tell him how suspicious it is that I joined the club. Before I could respond, Ava finally came into the classroom, followed by Mrs. Larson. I see we have a new member today. Welcome. Get ready to be outclassed once I dust off my camera, guys. Ava scoffed as she took the seat across from me, crossing her toned legs. Good luck with that. Yeah, none of us are planning on losing to a full grown adult who hangs out with kids. Baila, let's be welcoming. Every student deserves a chance to wield the camera. Baila rolled her eyes and shot me and Ava a wink. Ava grinned appreciatively back, and I felt a sudden urge to say something to earn that look from her too. I needed to do something to get Ava's attention, but what? Why don't you all take some free time to explore your art while I run our new member through the club rules? Great. Concerned, I glanced over at Mackenzie. She was listlessly doodling wobbly circles on her blinded paper. Hey, Mac, or should I say physical? You okay? You look like you're having a bad time. I was looking forward to getting stuff done today, but I don't feel like it anymore. It's because Elijah's there, right? Isn't it? I can't stop thinking about that night at train yard. I need to snap out of it. Is there anything we can do to inspire you? Well, I have been meaning to try taking portraits for the first time. Maybe you both could model for me. You both could model for me. You guys have such good chemistry. I guess you could say that. Ava and I exchanged a glance, both a little frustrated by Mac's choice of words. Maybe this was finally a chance to feel things out with Ava. Well, we had love to pose for you. I'm more comfortable behind the camera. Sorry, Mac. I'm not feeling super photogenic today. Yeah, and I should probably focus on my own assignment. Okay, maybe I'll ask Lucy or Pet. She looked dubiously over at them, but didn't make a move to get up. My heart sank as she went back to her aimless doodling. Even now, Elijah still managed to bring her down. The rest of the club went by slowly. I kept watching Elijah, on the lookout for him to do something I could tell now about. Z, nice work. It's been so long. We need to catch up. Leave me alone, Elijah. I don't want to talk to you. The second the meeting was over, Mackenzie shot out of the room so fast. Ava and I didn't have time to blink. Mac, wait. Ava and I ran after her, but we immediately lost her in the shuffle. We stood aimlessly in the hall, unsure what direction to go. I'll check this. I'll check the quad. You want to look by her locker? Good idea. And thanks. Don't mention it. Anything for you. She squeezed my hand before darting outside into the snow. I watched her receding from a moment, my cheeks warm, and then started down the hallway. And just as I was about to round the corner, I spotted Principal Jennings confronting Elijah at the end of the hall. Elijah, to think I had see you roam these halls again. Wasn't it boring while I was gone? I ducked behind the row of lockers just as the principal glanced in my direction. They continued their conversation, unaware of my eavesdropping. Just so you know, I have turned over a new leaf. Meet Elijah Harris, model student. And just supposed to believe that. Principal Jennings snarled in Elijah's face, his hands balled into fists. I braced myself. Was this about to get violent? I think you have dirt on me, but dirt. I strained to hear, but the bell rang, interrupting him. The tension was broken, and Principal Jennings drew back. I'll be keeping a close eye on you. Watch all you want, pal. It won't be any good. Better go. Gotta make sure I get my homework done, seeing as it's my first day back as a star student. As they parted ways, I couldn't help but wonder what sort of secret did Elijah know about Madsen's father that I didn't? I turned to go, but suddenly Elijah was right there, blocking my way forward. Just who I wanted to see. It's time we talked alone. Well, this is awkward and more concerning. But this is chapter 47 for you all. I hope I get you 48. And it's a little suspicious over here. Yeah, suspicious hint. And sorry for the disturbances. There will be some disturbances since the floor upper me is constructing, is going some work, is undergoing some work, I should say. So yeah, thank you.